Hi, it is the Human Operating System time. So I have received many messages worldwide concerning the platform which I shared recently. One questions asked many times is, so why is it so important to know about platform? Why is it important to know platform? Well, platform is actually describing the characteristics of the art, and platform also describe the strength and the weakness and the limitations and the boundary conditions of the art. Okay, so if one know the platform, one will be able to develop the skill of that particular platform and be able to predict what happened in a real fighting. Because in a real fighting, what will be seen will be the characteristics of the platform. For example, if a guy is training in Western boxing, so when he fight, naturally the Western boxing show. Okay, people who train in judo will right away get close. Okay, so that is very important to really know this platform. So one really know what art is this, and then one be able to develop it. And for those who actually know the platform clearly, when they train in those type of platform, we can scan or screen the characteristic of the platform in that particular person's physical body. For example, a Western boxer, the physical will be really different than a judoka's body. Okay, so knowing the platform, one be able to predict many things, and one be able to scan the person, whether they really skilled in that platform or not. Okay, so for example, if we train Wing Chun, okay, disregard of it is 1960 platform or the 1850 platform. Well, one will know that, okay, in the real fight, this, the characteristics will show, okay? And one will see the person who train in the platform say, okay, he have these characteristics. Now, that's very different than people who don't understand about the platform and practice a few sets in Wing Chun or Chi Sao, and then they go practice Tai Chi, push hand, Fa Jing. Well, now you have an issue. So when you fight, when the real challenge is there, what are you going to do? Okay, so if you mix the Wing Chun sets and the Tai Chi, Fa Jing, push hand, and we don't have a platform there, you know it is a disaster in a real fight. So that's why people say, well, can your staff works under pressure? Well, if you are very clear on the platform, you train on it, and that platform is a proven platform, sure, you're going to be able to use it under pressure, because that is the real deal platform. It's not just a mix-up of certain things. Okay, so the Thai boxer have their platform, and of course they have their strength and weakness. The BJJ also have that, right? And So be able to know the platform, to know the characteristic, so one be able to play, to break the weakness of the platform. Also, it's like a war, right? You want to break your opponent's weakness, and he want to break your weakness too, right? So that is why it is really important to know what is the platform. It just tell you what is the characteristic, what is the limitations, and what is the boundary condition. And then you can scan the people who practice on the platform. You know their strength and you know their weakness. Only then you can play. It's not random. It's all this thing in traditional Chinese martial art is premeditative. People is based on calculation. They know what to do. Okay, so that is the platform. And here you see, platform is not lineage. Well, lineage doesn't tell anything, right? You look at, so what is the platform? And even, like lineage, you can have the same 1960s platform and have some variations, but they still sit on the 1960 platform. So you can be different lineage, but it's still under the 1960 platform. Okay, so it's not worth it to argue, to debate on this lineage, that lineage. How is this looks a little different? See, even in the same platform, people can vary things a little bit explicitly. It's like your smartphone, whether it is a blue or it is a red, well, it can change. But the smartphone operating system, that's what is important there, to see the weakness and the strength. Okay, so that's about platform. The second thing is, second question is, I got asked that how can I learn short strike, or how can I learn the 1850 platform? The most economic way and accurate way you can learn is just get my books, okay, the Wing Chun Matrix, the Basic Wing Chun, the Beginning Wing Chun. Use it as a reference and go to my Facebook group, the Short Strike and Internal Development Group. You can go there and discuss your training, exchange with Wing Chuners who have the same interests. Okay, so it's that simple. Just get the book, and since this is all for education purpose, okay, so one can read about it, can go to the group and then exchange idea, discuss, and so forth. Okay, now for the group, for the Short Strike and internal group, I kick people out, people who go down there going off topics. Okay, that group is only for technical study. If people don't understand what is short strike and so forth, you go down there, people will help you to understanding. But if you go down there, complain about who insult who whatever, critic who, not get into the technical, then I'll kick you out, because there's no room for that. The people over there is people who really want to study something. Okay, so the cheapest way, the easiest way is to go to that group, get the book. You need the book because everybody need to communicate in the same wavelength, and then what communicate has to be proven by evidence in the Chinese history. It's not somebody create something, interpret something. Okay, and one thing, I do have class, okay, but my class is only for people who recommended to me, okay, by referral. I do train many sifus around the worldwide, okay, and however, those class is not the usual class because you require 1 or 2 hours of homework every day for a period of say 2 months, 3 months. Okay, so I'm not recommend people take my class because I push it into like the college class. If you fail, you fail. Okay, I'm not going to give face in the class because the key is to make people learn. So people have to redo homework, going through all kinds of stuff like you study in the college. So that's not for everybody unless one really love the thing and want to get the understanding and develop the skill. For usual people, just get the book and then go to the group and discuss. Okay, make friends and discuss, and you can hear from different people's experience. Okay. Now, the third question is a good one. The third question is asking me. So for the people who trained in the 1960s platform, how is it going to get beneficial from the knowledge of the 1850s platform? So in other words, that if you train in say Xiu Ling Tao in the 1960 platform, how can you get benefit knowing the 1850 platform? Well, this is actually much more simple, much more direct, and much more beneficial than most people think. Let me tell you why. No matter what, it is the 1850 platform or the 1960 platform, Wing Chun is based on one thing called what? Listening or awareing, right? Listen or aware, right? That's one of the core of Wing Chun. Disregard of what? If you talk about Wing Chun, even go to movie and so forth, you know that sensing, awareing, that is the core of Wing Chun. Now, so Wing Chun platform is based on awareing or listening to the 6 core elements, namely the physical body, the mind, the breathing, the energy flow, the force flow, and the momentum, the 6 core element. That is the bottom line of Wing Chun, be it in the 1850s platform or 1960 platform. Okay. Now we know that if we do not aware or listen to our 6 core element, then those 6 core elements will turn against us. We are actually against ourselves because we don't know what happened. Okay. Well, one of the issues is like this. One of the issues is sometimes people say, oh, the elbow has to be in this position. The elbow is in that position. Well, is that true? Well, I say it's not true. Why? Didn't Wing Chun supposed to listen to your body? Listen to the 6 core element, the momentum and so forth? So how is that you saying that, well, my elbow has to be in this direction? Well, you need to listen to your body, right? So, if you really want to get the benefit of the 1850, even if you're doing the 1960 platform, over here I'm not trying to convert you. I don't want to try to convert you here. This is not a religion. This is not a cult. Okay? You can do the 1960 platform, but you still can get benefit from the 1850 platform by working on the listening to your 6 core element. Okay? If you really want to try and get benefit, you know what? Even just one day, you will get benefit. Is you get this Wing Chun Matrix books, okay? The first thing, you go to chapter 5. You go to chapter 5. okay? You follow the instructions of these 3 simple exercises. That is training you to listen to your body, to aware of your body, so you do not against your body. Knowing your body, okay? Now, you can spend a few hours or a day or so. You will know your body. You will know the limitation of your body. And then what? You apply that whenever you practice your 小念頭 sets. So you make your 小念頭 sets is a set to develop your platform, to develop your listening to your body, to make the best use or effective use or efficient use of your body. Okay? Now, if you go through that, you want to go for more, you go to chapter 6. Chapter 6 is actually about listen and aware of your breathing. Okay? Your breathing. You need the breathing for your fighting, right? You need your breathing for your 小念頭 set, right? So chapter 6 is for that. It is a guarantee. If you go through chapter 5 and chapter 6, when you go to do your 小念頭, be it in the 1960 platform, you know there are certain things which is you need to adjust so that you are not bumping into your own, against your own body or breathing. And that is the training, because that is training you how to flow. If you bump into your limitations, you fix the thing, then you're stuck. But if you're aware of your body and you know, oh, this is my body tell me, no, this is not the way how to do it. Okay, I have to do it this way. I have to do it this way. This have to give me more force and so forth. Then it develop you. Okay, so it make your 小念頭 really tangible, really develop your platform, no longer just a ritual for doing, for just follow something, mimic something, which is wasting of time. Okay, so you want to make your 小念頭 it works for you. Your 尋橋 set works for you. Your Biuji set works for you. All the sets works for you to develop your platform, because they are tools, right? Now, after this breathing stuff, fighting is about momentum, right? If you go to chapter 7, that is about training one to listen to one's impulse momentum, because in fighting you want to know your impulse momentum so that you don't against it. Same as you want to know your opponents. So if you go through chapter 5, 6, 7, you pay attention, you bring into your 小念頭 sets or your practice or your chi sao, you'll be able to listen to yourself, your body, and then you'll be able to make corrections for your body. You'll be able to read momentum. There you develop your platform. Okay? In your real life, that is what you're going to face. Will you be able to read yourself, read the opponent? In your body, in the breathing, in the momentum play. Okay? So, the book is written for a textbook. And for the chapter, say chapter 3, that is the characteristics of the short strike. Okay, so there is the characteristic of the short strike. But 5, 6, 7, you can benefit your 1960s or any versions of the Wing Chun even to the future generations, because that is what the soul of Wing Chun, listening. If I'm not listening to my body, I'm going to against my body. It is very bad that I don't even know myself. Okay, but if you can listen to yourself, you're not against yourself, and you can listen to the opponent, then you know how to play this game. Okay, so this is 3 questions I think is very important. And again, I'm here not to convert anybody to any lineage, but I'm here, it's my goal to share with you all these things exist. Use it in your lineage. So just like, for example, okay, you have a blue iPhone, I have a red iPhone. There's nothing wrong with it. The key is, my bottom line is, so that everybody of us, because we use the same iPhone, in this case Wing Chun, we can make the best use of that iPhone. Make the best use of it, so everybody win, every lineage win. Okay, let's stop on those debating on, you have a red Wing Chun, I have a blue Wing Chun. Come on, forget about it. What we know is the platform. We have the same platform, meaning we are from the same ancestor. It's just time to improve what is the platform. And then if there is something limitation there, let's evolve it. Let's reform it and evolve it. We didn't throw away the whatever we have from the past generations. We make it better. Don't we need to be doing that? So if you look at the 1960 platform today, you say, well, you know, this guy have this platform, that guy, which is the most authentic. Forget about the authentic. You know, people are not stupid. Nobody wants to screw things up, especially those who want the titles of Grandmaster. They'll try their best to do their job. And that is how things progress and evolve. Okay? And for me, I don't want to be Grandmaster. Serious. I want just to be an engineer, and I help solving problem. Helping solving problem. I don't want to be Grandmaster because I feel eerie to be like that. I love to talk like an engineer in my design team. Okay? Let's get things done, so that everybody win. So this is for you today. And yeah, you can sign into the Sword Strike and internal development if you're really serious on and interest on want to learn something. Let me tell you, okay, 40 something 50 years in Wing Chun, we know, okay, somebody just want to be brush their wing to the famous people. Some just want to join the group, and some want to be entertained, and not too many really seriously want to study the technical of it, all the platform and all this engineering technology on it. So I want to make that group as a technological type of group. You can disagree, you can argue, but argue with reason, argue with technology, so everybody learn. Okay, like a design team of the chips. It's not no room to go down there. Oh, you critics me. You insult me. Well, you know what's the difference between critics and insult, and the technical discussion. Technical discussion is to point out this is the problem. This is what I think the solution is. Critics is just based on me. Okay, I'm right, you are wrong. Okay, this is bad, this is blah blah blah. Got nothing, it doesn't tell anything about this is the problem, this is the solution. So what is insult? Insult is the same thing. You put down people. Well, if you join my design team, you know I'm really bad. Okay, or another word is fierce in tearing things apart. But I do not insult people or putting down them, or I do not critique them based on what I like or I don't like. It's because if that is not according to Ohm's law or Kirchhoff's law, we better point it out, we better fix that, and we provide a solution. So every time when we talk about an issue, we have a solution. Oh, this is what I think, have a problem, so this is the solution. So the people actually think about a solution, and the people, when they think about the solution, they are not going down there to critics and to insult. They want to solve issue. So the guy who want to solve issue actually think about the problem and think about the solutions. You got many people, like I have different students who, you know, who sometimes play with the different player, like boxer and so forth. One time call me up, say, hey Hendrik, you know, how can I get into this angling? Because he also read my book on the beginning Wing Chun, on how to angle in and so forth and so forth, even though he come to study with me. And he was asking me for a few times. I tell him what to do, and then he come back, he said, well, I try it out, I get this tangle on, blah blah blah. Okay, that's how it's supposed to. We work on things. Now, I'm no God, I don't know everything, but that's how we work on things in like an engineering way. Okay, and this person can tell you who he is. Okay, I don't want to drop name here. Okay, but people who just want to talk thing, mix thing up, or all this kind of thing, create lineage games or anything, no, sorry, I deserve the right to not serve. Okay, so if we talk about technical stuff, I'm more welcome to share with you, provided, you know, you understand too, I'm no God. I who to say that I'm always right? I'm not. But I will pull historic data up, and there are many people, even my old friends and so forth, don't like that when I pull the historic data up. Why do I like that? I don't like that too. But sometimes you need to pull whatever you need to pull the data. If the competitors platform have much better data, we need to see it. Otherwise, our entire army going down. So we better be upfront. So this is to share with you today.